like a photo really.
I'm already late, so I do have my outside. I'll send this to Bonza people who come out there, and then now.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very, very importantly for being here. Thank you to Melbourne Airport, Laurie's team. Thank you very much for the Minister being here, the local member for being here. It's a very, very significant day for Bonza. Very importantly, thank you to the Bonza team who have made this happen with our partners. Many of the partners and suppliers here represented, so thank you. Today is about bringing our first capital city base. Very, very important. We are about the many, we're not about the few. We're very proud of opening up brand new markets to this wonderful airport. Of the 9 routes into and out of Melbourne Tullamarine, 7 of them are not flown by other airlines. So markets like Mackay, which allows tourists to get in, it allows the Victorians to get out and explore other new locations across this wonderful backyard that we have. And that's what Bonza is all about, new market. We're very lucky to have a number of other airlines, very good airlines in Australia already. We're about new, we're about the many, not the few. So thank you very much for being here today. It really is much appreciated, so thank you.
Capital city that Bonza's chosen to fly out of this morning, but most importantly, the exciting addition of more flights and affordable flights for all of the Victorians and all of the interstate travellers that we really look to welcome here. 200 new jobs. It's Australian Grand Prix this weekend. 450,000 people are going to come through the airport this weekend, and we are absolutely thrilled that Bonza's...
That Melbourne Airport's launch will, increase the amount of traffic that you guys are seeing, and how's the uptake been overall with just the app as a booking service?
In terms of the app, it's been incredibly well received. More than 95% of our bookings are coming through the app. We do have very important travel agency partners. We have registered with us more than 1,000 travel agents. So if you do have a preferred travel agent, please feel free to book via them. However, we are app first. It means that we can contact you if plans do change.
Your communication between that airport?
We would love to be able to service the Sydney Basin in terms of offering Bonza service. There is unfortunately a fact that they will be missing out on brand new services to brand new destinations. We don't think that's right. We think there's a fairly inefficient slot system at Sydney Airport at the moment. That doesn't lend itself well to market growth and to new route growth into and out of Sydney, and we believe that's an opportunity which really should be addressed.
Okay, can I bring you back? Forward.
He's my favourite.
I know, yes. Everyone's ready to make it. It's real. Kill that. He obviously works out more than I do.
Thank you.
Frank off the Melbourne Airport, yeah, something that you can make it see.
Thank you. Give me a big shout, Bonza.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. bag yourself.
Okay, thank you. Once we board, so 12 Alpha, so your 12 rows down the right-hand side. Yeah, well, that's quite, of course. Thanks, Holly. No worries.
Hello.
G'day and welcome aboard your Bonza flight AB1023, your service to the Sunshine Coast. To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can. Place your larger bag. Welcome aboard your Bonza flight AB1023, your service to the Sunshine Coast. Underneath the seats in front of you. If you haven't already, download the Bonza app for all things food, drink, and we're here to make sure you have a Bonza flight. We are currently refueling. Please stay seated. B1023, your service to the Sunshine Coast. To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can. Place your large bags into the overhead lockers and the smaller bags underneath the seats in front of you. If you haven't already, download the Bonza app for all things food, drink, entertainment and budget smugglers. If you need any help, sing out to one of our legends. We are here to make you have a Bonza flight. Thank you and welcome aboard. Electronic devices, including laptop computers, must now be switched off and stowed.
Some chippies telling us.
rest your hips. Fasten by placing the clasp into the metal buckle and adjust by pulling the strap. And to release, you lift the metal buckle. Your seatbelt must be securely fastened whenever you are seated, directed by your crew, and whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. Your crew are pointing these out now. There are 2 doors at the front, 4 exits over the wings, and 2 doors at the back. Take a moment to locate your nearest and alternative exit, remembering it may be behind you. A good idea is to count the number of seats between you and the exit. Please remember, in an emergency, cabin baggage must not be taken off the aircraft. This aircraft is fitted with escape signs which your crew will use in the event of an emergency. In the unlikely event of an emergency, lights will illuminate along the floor and guide you to your nearest exit. The cabin will be pressurized during the flight. If oxygen is required, masks like these will fall from the panel above you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask family down towards you. Remove any mouth coverings and place the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth like this and breathe normally, adjusting the mask if necessary. Fit your own mask before you assist children or others. If the mask does not inflate, don't worry, oxygen will flow, so just breathe normally. A life jacket is located underneath your seat. When required, remove it from its case and place it over your head. Pass the strap around your waist and clip securely in the front. To tighten, pull the strap. Once outside the aircraft, inflate by pulling down sharply on the red toggle. You must not inflate your life jacket within the aircraft. For further inflation, blow into the mouthpiece. There is a light which automatically illuminates on contact with water and a whistle for attracting attention. Infant and spare adult life jackets are on board, which your crew will hand out if required. In the seat pocket in front of you, there is a safety information card. Take a moment to read this card, as it explains the emergency brace position and when to brace, as well as other important safety information. It's a requirement to follow all the laminated signs and crew members' instructions. This is a non-smoking flight, including the use of e-cigarettes. The lavatories are fitted with smoke detectors and alarms. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times when seated. To get ready for takeoff, make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back is upright with your armrest down. Your tray tables are locked into position and your window blind is open. Please check that your cabin baggage is placed underneath the seat in front of you so the aisles and emergency exits are completely clear. The cabin is to be secured during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Small electronic devices can be held or placed in your seat pocket. Large electronic equipment such as laptops must be securely stowed for both takeoff and landing. If your device becomes hot, drops between the seats, or gets caught during seat recline, please let the cabin crew know immediately. It is extremely important that you do not attempt to retrieve your device without the assistance of a crew member. All devices must be removed from the charging ports. The cabin lights will be dim for takeoff. If you need a reading light, you will find one in the panel above your head. Now it's time to enjoy your Bonza flight, so sit back, relax and enjoy your on-demand menu and in-flight entertainment via the Fly Bonza app. Good for takeoff. seatbelt sign is turned off, you are welcome to use your large electronic devices and the charging port. We do recommend that whilst you're seated, you keep your seatbelt securely fastened. You can purchase food and drink from our All Aussie menu via the Bonza app, and our team of legends will deliver it to your seat. Our Bonza legends will be in the cabin soon if you need any help. We accept credit cards only. On this aircraft, we have 3 toilets, 1 at the front and 2 at the back of the aircraft. If the team or I can do anything to make your flight more Bonza, please do not hesitate to ask. For now, sit back, relax and chill out and enjoy your flight to the Sunshine Coast.
as an indication, we'll be touching down into the Sunshine Coast at 1 minute past 11. We should have you disembarking shortly after that. If you'd like to just watch us a local time in Queensland right now, it's coming up to 10:31. But on behalf of all the wonderful crew, I'd like to thank you for flying with Bonza. Hope that you've had an enjoyable flight and I look forward to next time you travel. So once again, thank you and have a good morning. Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Making their way through the cabin for a final rubbish collection. If you have any items, please pass them to the crew as they make their way through the cabin. Shortly the captain will switch on the fasten seatbelt sign in preparation for landing, so please make sure your seat back is now upright with your armrest down. Your tray table is locked into position and your window blind is open. Please also place your cabin baggage either underneath the seats in front of you or into the overhead lockers so that the aisles are completely clear. Thank you. The cabin crew will now come through the cabin for a final rubbish collection. Bonza, welcome to the Sunshine Coast, where the local time is 11:07. We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay our respects to the elders, past, present and emerging. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. If your mobile phones are within reach, you are welcome to use these now. If you are leaving us by the tarmac, we ask that all electronic devices are not used until you have entered the terminal. Before leaving, please check your seat for all your personal belongings and be really careful when opening the overhead lockers, as your items may have moved during our flight. When you leave the aircraft, please follow the directions of our ground crew. A reminder that smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes are not permitted on the tarmac or inside the terminal building. On behalf of our legends on board today, we would like to thank you for joining us with our first flight out of Melbourne. You have made today for Bonza so special, and we look forward to seeing you again on board soon. If the Sunshine Coast is home, welcome home. If you're visiting loved ones, enjoy some special moments together. And if you're here for business, don't work too hard. Also, if you are travelling back with us to Melbourne, please a reminder to check in for your returning flight. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, I didn't see you this morning. I know. I'm so glad you saw me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Buddy, have fun on the coast.
Thank you. Thank you.